Okay. Yep, sounds good. Okay, I'll see you in an hour. Okay, bye. Has that ever happened to you? All of a sudden, you get a call from your parents or your in laws or somebody like that, and they're coming for coffee in an hour, and you have nothing made. You have no time to go to the store, but you need to serve them something. Today on Tinagirl Life, I am going to show you how to make an amazing pie called Impossible Pie, and it's made in your blender, and it's awesome. So let's head to my kitchen and start baking. Okay, so as we're starting our prep, we need to get the oven going at 350. Done. Okay, the next thing we're gonna do is prep this pie plate. Okay, so the amazing thing about this pie is that it's all going to be done in the blender and it's super quick. Okay, so the pie plate is prepped, the oven is on, we just start loading the blender. We're gonna start with a cup of coconut. So pretty much all the ingredients here are things that you would have in your kitchen. The only thing that you might not have is the coconut, but everything else is pretty normal to have in your... Now, as you can see, I'm not using fancy dancy measuring cups. Okay, that's why this is simple. It is baking with what we've got. The next thing we're gonna put in is 2 cups of milk. So you just layer this stuff into your blender. And the cool thing that's going to happen is it's going to separate into layers. I promise. Next thing, we're gonna put some vanilla in, 1.5 teaspoons. Just eyeballing that. That's how I cook. And you know what? It works out. We're gonna add 4 eggs. I should probably crack these into a cup because I usually end up with little pieces. Oops. No, we're good. We're good. We only have an hour to get this ready. Okay, eggs are done. The next thing is a 1/4 cup of butter. Done. This is gonna be amazing. You're gonna be so impressed. Okay, the next thing is 1/2 cup of flour. I'm gonna measure this one. One cup of sugar. Ooh. I'm just gonna dip it right in there. Okay, that took us, to get that ready, that took us about, I don't know, 3 minutes. And all we do is blend it and show you what's gonna happen. So I don't wanna blend it too much, especially because I have a high-powered Vitamix. But I just want to blend it so that the ingredients are mixed together. And then I'm going to pour it into my pie plate. And you can already see that the coconut rises to the top. Okay, believe it or not, that's ready to go in the oven. And that took, well, I'm at 4 minutes on my counter there. It's going to go in for about 45 to 50 minutes. So. And the nice thing about this pie is that it can be served warm or cold. And I quite like it both ways. So yeah, it's a really nice, quick, totally impossible pie. Very simple. And I'm gonna pop this in the oven in a minute or 2 here. That was so quick and easy that while I'm waiting for the oven to heat up, I have time to clean my kitchen. Okay, it's ready to go in the oven. Now remember that this is really liquidy, so we're going to be really careful putting it into the oven. Right in the middle, center rack, good to go. So I'm not really sure where we got this recipe from. I remember my mom making it when I was a kid, and I've made it since then, and it's always been such a great, quick, easy recipe to make. And I remember my mom using her, you know, that olive green Sunbeam blender and mixing it all up and making this pie. So it's been around a long time. After doing a bit of research, this pie seems to originate in the southern states, as versions of it, crustless coconut pie, have been found in southern community cookbooks dating back like over 50 years. And there are quite a few new versions of impossible pie, both savory and sweet, that you might want to look into. So I give this pie a little jiggle just to make sure it's cooked through. The pie has pulled away from the edges while cooking, and that's probably because it had to sit out for a bit to wait for the oven to fully heat up. But no problem, it's settled down once it cooled off. I love this pie because I'm not a huge fan of pie crusts, and I love creamy custards. And like I said, you can serve this pie warm, and I've done it many times. Just let it cool off for a bit, maybe half an hour or so. Or it can be chilled, and I like it both ways, but my favorite is chilled and served the next day. And sometimes I even make a pureed raspberry sauce and pour it over the top, and that's just amazing. In this picture, you can see the layers. Thanks for watching me today on Tinagirl Life. Make sure you hit that subscribe button down below so that you won't miss out on any of my upcoming videos. I'll see you next time on Tinagirl Life. If you're enjoying this channel, you might really enjoy my other channel as well. It's called Tinagirl Travels. I'll post a link to that channel below in my description as well.